Look, Mom, I made it.
All I really care about is the next performance and performing. Just plan on shining and expressing myself, and I know through that the win will come, no problem.
This is only the beginning. I'm still a puppy. The Fudog is still a puppy. I'll be back. I'll be better. I'll be stronger.
It comes with even more of a responsibility in terms of how I want to conduct myself and what I'm representing as a people.
I want to conquer the world. There are no limits, beyond what you impose on yourself. So I want to just push myself to become the best version I can be and chase it all.
For your fam, what is up? Pulling the trigger part 1 finally kicking off. It is the last Saturday before camp. I just finished up with my Muay Thai drilling. I call this a sweet spot. The weight's coming down nicely. The training has, in terms of the intensity, has gone down. The carbs are coming out, so the weight's coming down nicely. And I'm still feeling quite good. I'm feeling light, I'm feeling fast. It's insane how the closer we get to the weight cut, the closer we get to the fight, how everything just starts to become so much more clear. And like in terms of my body and my entire mentality, is just like everything just clears out so nicely. And I like to think of this as like where I want to be all the time out of camp as well. So a big goal for me this camp is not to fucking get fat after my after my fight. And to stay around this weight, but we'll see. The session was good. We officially on now 72.7 kgs. I woke up this morning. I'm gonna go weigh myself now, go sauna. As you always hear, the hard work is done, and I'm extremely grateful to perform and represent PFA. And please stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm just trying to feed my kids. Hopefully I can get Jess as well for a quick interview. But come have a look inside if you don't know what's happening. Mishka! Cheese! Hey Sanchez, you're bullying the guys again, yeah? Yes, sir. That's my SNC coach over there in Nizam. Tires and fitness, let's go! Yay! Oi! Come on! Let's go! Ish! Protein share for the win! We're here with Jess Mouneimne. Do you have a fighting name?
You know what, I'm not a big fighting name person, but my Instagram is GIJ, so that kind of just stuck as the fighting name. So GIJ it is.
Awesome. Tell me, I know it's quite a complicated question at times, but how are you feeling right now? And I mean, how's camp been? I know it's a question you've been asked a lot, but how's it been?
I feel like fighter to fighter, people always ask you and you're like, oh, it's been an amazing camp. I'm feeling so good. Meanwhile, this part of camp, you feel like trash.
How are you, my friend?
I'm fine. I'm good. I'm very feel.
You are feel.
I'm very feel.
There's been ups and downs of nerves and whatever, but for the most part I've had a really solid good camp this camp. Awesome. I think one of the big things for me has been managing my load. I've always tended to overtrain in previous camps and then risking injury. So I really pulled back this camp and did less, and it's worked out really well, so I'm feeling fresh.
Good. And tell me, what's something that you haven't necessarily missed about the fight camp and the fight life?
I think what I haven't missed or what I forgot about, so being away for 3 years from MMA and coming back, is even though I've pulled back from the load, it's still so all-consuming and all-encompassing. The last time I fought 3 years ago, I loved that about fighting, because it gives you that linear focus, especially as a recovering addict. Your mind can wander into all kinds of places, so really being able to focus on one goal usually has been really good for me.
Sure. Sure.
Fast forward 3 years, I've got a lot of other projects going at the moment, so it's been really hard to balance all those projects with what MMA requires in that linear focus.
Sure,
But yeah, we're figuring it out.
Awesome. And tell me, what have you like enjoyed most about getting back on the mats and training? And I mean, why have you decided to now come back after 3 years? What's like one of the main purposes behind?
So I don't think the plan was to come back. I think I was kind of done, and then I had some FOMO come Cape Town events. They offered me a fight in the Cape Town
Fair
card.
enough.
And I think when I was fighting 3 years ago, there wasn't as much team camaraderie as there is now on the mat.
Got you.
And so watching you guys and having to sit that one out because we had too many guys in the card, I was like, damn, I want to get back.
Fair enough.
But I didn't necessarily try to get back. They offered me Nicole, and she's an opponent that we were meant to fight a couple of times. So this feels like there's unfinished business. I feel like she's a really good opponent.
Gotcha.
So she was really the core. Like it was an exciting fight to come back for.
Awesome. Jess, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What's up? Perfect. For you, fam, what is up? It is now Monday morning. We're flying out today earlier. Usually fly out the Tuesday, but we're flying out Monday, which is quite nice. Gonna settle in at the capital in Josie, and yeah, feeling really good.
I'm very good. I'm very feel.
I woke up this morning on 71.5, which is right where I need to be. I was a bit stressed this last week or so in terms of weight. I keep track of, so every single day for the last 2 weeks before the weigh-in, I keep track of my, I weigh myself, and I've been doing that for the last 2 camps. And it's weird, there was a moment, I think it was the beginning of the 2 weeks, where I was like ahead of my weight, and then for like 5 days it just wouldn't go down. And then yeah, yesterday I woke up on 73, which was not where I needed to be. But yeah, last night I had a awesome sweat session, treadmill with the bag a bit, shadow boxed, I stretched, which was really nice, and then I finally hit the sauna. And this morning I woke up on 71.5, so that is absolutely perfect. Tomorrow morning I should be waking up around just under 71. But yeah, I'm gonna try and keep track of the actual weight cut numbers and what I put into my body these next few days, because I know a lot of fighters, especially amateurs, wonder like how exactly do you drop 5 kgs in water. And yeah, I want to show you guys that obviously. But yeah, this morning was good. I had a nice swim. For breakfast I had 5 eggs, 2 of them were whole, some peppers, some cucumber, and yeah, got a fresh cut, as you can see. I'm feeling obviously hungry and a bit on the tired side, but I feel. Yeah, stay tuned. Your apartment in our place. Perfect. Yeah, Jess, in the flesh. Yeah, what's that? The sexy leg, Mike Mouneimne.
What I do, yeah. I'm not worried about that.
Nicole van Wyk versus Jessica Mouneimne in a women's strawweight fight. Man, I can't wait to see this thing happen. Ladies, come up. Let's see you in action. Let's hear from you. All right.
You're one of the few Muslim women active athletes. Tell us about the experience of representing your faith and how that affects how you conduct yourself, how you train, how you perform.
Yeah, sure. Good question. I think it's, representing a faith now more outwardly than I have previously. It comes with a level of responsibility where you do feel like you need to show up in a certain way because you are representing a people. I think I've always been very kind of open about being religious and about my faith. Obviously saying no to fights during religious months like Ramadan, for example. But now fighting in hijab for the first time, I think it comes with even more of a responsibility in terms of how I want to conduct myself and what I'm representing as a people. I also do want to say that there aren't that many MMA organizations or boxing organizations that will even be excited to put a women in hijab on the card. So thank you to EFC for being so open to it, because we did have a lot of no's when I first went into hijab 2 years ago.
Thank you for that. You say you and Nicole have unfinished business in terms of a long time that you've been aware of each other. Break down your opponent for us. Let's get nasty.
No, Nicole's awesome. I love her as a competitor. She brings a feistiness. There's a reason why, they call her Little Miss Feisty. She brings a feistiness to her jiu-jitsu competitions, to her MMA fights. I think we have a very similar fighting style, to be honest. And I think it's going to make for a really good fight.
You're pretty brown eyes.
Thank you, Ben.
Okay, moving on to another featherweight bout. We've got Yaseen Adams, currently undefeated. Got that niggly no contest on one of your records, but you've made an absolute blazing trail so far, coming out of PFA in Cape Town. Let's kick it off with the questions.
You're unbeaten at featherweight. What has been the biggest factor behind that success?
Massive part would definitely be PFA, in terms of Coach Mike and his guidance, in terms of my team, in terms of the massive support I've had from them, and my ability to be as patient as I possibly can, constantly learning. And I'm literally just starting out in this. I've only been training mixed martial arts for 4 years. I only started training kickboxing since 2020, so I'm literally just getting started. And like Coach Mike says, I'm still a puppy in this game, and I'm extremely patient. I'm here for the long run. I'm going to be around for a very long time. And the 3-0-1, it doesn't really mean much to me. All I really care about is the next performance and performing. So I'm extremely excited and extremely happy to be here.
What's your prediction for this fight?
For me, it's like I just want to perform. I know that the win is going to come organically. I just want to put on the best performance I possibly can. I honestly couldn't care less what the outcome is. But I just plan on shining and expressing myself, and I know through that the win will come. No problem. Also.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Let's bring up Jayden van der Merwe. Lovely to have you here.
Good to be here.
Where do you come from? Cape Town or Johannesburg now?
No, I'm up in Johannesburg for a while.
Okay.
So I'm
where are you training out of?
I've been bouncing between places. I think it would have been better to have me up here before Jess, so that she could complain about how much I call her husband. So I think Mikey's still been training me by proxy. But I mean, I've been doing some work with the guys from Convessels. I've been at Apex. I've been
awesome.
Getting touches of everything in.
Well, it's good to have you, and in this division, I think it suits you. It's a nice place to be. Let's kick off with questions.
Jayden, you changed weight divisions and became unstoppable so far.
Yeah, I like that.
Tell us about that decision and how it's changed things for you.
I think, honestly, I think I'm a bit of a in-betweener at the moment. But I'm 23, my body is changing so much the whole time. And the last fight at middleweight, I had to cut 10 kgs of water, which is, for some people that's fine, but I just felt very compromised at that weight. I feel like I'm more than strong enough, more than athletic enough to fight at a bigger weight class. Much prefer it.
What does the future hold for you after this, and what is your ultimate goal?
I think this thing looks quite good. So I'd like to get one of those wrapped around pretty soon. And then, like I said, even being in Drickus' presence, I don't know if you guys saw that new nice little Porsche that he got parked over there. I was like, I want to conquer the world. Honestly, I want to, push myself. There are no limits, beyond what you impose on yourself. So I want to just push myself to become the best version I can be and chase it all.
Jayden van der Merwe always looking to deliver. Now at light heavyweight, looking solid. That's a unit, eh?
On to the co-winning base.
What a unit.
Yeah, what's up guys? We finally made our way into the capital on Bath. This is actually the first hotel I stayed at when I made my debut, so that's quite cool. Just also had some chicken, so good. The last thing I ate this morning was the eggs, and I had some blueberries throughout the day and a coffee, so the chicken came in clutch. Yeah, I had the press conference as well. Well, it's actually the first press conference I've ever attended and actually spoke on the mic, so that was quite cool. It's important to actually get time on the mic and speak about certain things, so I look forward to doing that more often in the future. But yeah, chilling now, finally unpacked, finally kind of settling in. It's been quite a day, and we are gonna head to Apex in the next half an hour or so, work a sweat, and yeah, that's about it really. Keen to see what weight I wake up on. But yeah, stay tuned. Here's vibes. For your fam, just got back from Apex, had a lovely sweat session, skipped some rope. I spent about 30 minutes on the treadmill, then shadow boxed, skipped some rope. It's a beautiful gym. I always like the energy walking into there. The music was pumping, it was really nice, and Jayden was there, Jess and Coach Mike also there. Three of them were working on some game plan stuff, and I was just sweating it out really. Yeah, I had a chicken breast for supper. It is absolutely insane how amazing food can be when you deprive yourself. If you're someone who's fasted, or if you've been through a camp, or yeah, it's quite something. It's quite powerful. You get to really understand what's important and how amazing food actually is and how privileged we are. And yeah, the room is so amazing. I have a lekker setup here, packed out all my stuff, and yeah, I don't think I'm used to this feeling of coming into a space like this and just getting to chill in it, and without really paying for it financially. Obviously there's a price, as you know, the price is to perform, but yeah, I don't think I'll ever get used to it, and I don't want to either. This is it's literally a dream. It honestly feels like a dream, and if you've seen my stuff, the moments these next few days I always try and be as present as possible, because that's also what the fight requires. You know, you spend months and months thinking about this night and this fight, and then you're supposed to switch off, which is, I find it's very difficult for me to simply just switch off and just be when it comes to the fight itself. But it's something I've been working on. The more you think, the more you hesitate, and the less you actually do. In fight, in life, it's all the same thing. But yeah, I'm rambling on here. I need to get to bed. It's 9:30. So yeah, chilling, watching Netflix, just vibing really. But yeah, after the session, after drinking some water, 71.55, so literally the same as I did this morning, which is a good sign. Drank 3 liters of water, just ate chicken really today, and the eggs this morning, some blueberries throughout the day. But yeah, keen to see what I wake up on tomorrow, and then tomorrow will be the real deal. Yeah. In terms of calories and
I'm hungry.
Just eating basically egg whites and 500 milliliters of water. But like I said, like I always will say, I'm here for absolutely every single aspect of this life and of this fighting game and path. But yeah, what's that?
I love you.